Let me tell you something, son. Let me guess, does it involve death? No. Does it involve fire? No. Does it involve explosions and body parts? No. Where do you get this stuff from, child? I get it from you, Dad. I get it from you. You're not winning any kind of freaking Father of the Year awards anytime soon. Listen up, kid. All right, look. Today, we're gonna see some police chases. No, we're not. I don't believe you. I know there's not gonna be police chases. Someone's going to die. Oh, son, your mother said the exact same thing at our wedding day. Look, over there. There's a police chase going on now. Look, no explosions, no death, nothing of the sort. Okay, I know there's something else going on here. Someone's gonna die soon. No, they're not. Look, I'm telling you, son, it's just a police chase. Look at how epic it is. They're flying through the air. Okay, all right. Maybe I misjudged you. That's right, son. I'm telling you, you need to watch these things because it improves your ability to consume meats. Are you still on about the friggin' vegan thing? I'm not a vegan. Okay, all right. You win. The jumps and stuff are pretty cool. What is that? What is that at the end of the jumps? What are you talking about, son? Is that a giant swinging sledgehammer? No, son. That's just your imagination. No, it's not. It's a friggin' giant sledgehammer. Oh my god! Oh wow, he made it. See, son, everything's gonna be totally fine for him. Probably not gonna be totally fine for the police car, though. What? I knew it, you lied to me! That's also what your mother said on our wedding day. Hello, everybody, GrayStillPlays. We're back with more BeamNG.drive. Out here on this test track, everything looks lovely and serene. It's a beautiful day for sadness. Over here, we've got several off-road style vans. Now this track, I'm gonna have links in the description below to this one, is fantastic for off-road style chases and races because the vehicles really work well with all the jumps and bumps and stuff. You're gonna really have to see it to understand fully, but that's why I happen to have all of our crash test dummies prepared to show us exactly how jostling this entirety of the track is. Just for a little bit of flavor, I went ahead and put a giant spinning sledgehammer toward the end. And if I can figure out a way to make it work, maybe we'll hook some nukes up to the sledgehammer, because why not? First up on the line, we have Magnus Beef Patties. He's wanted for ordering his steak medium well. Let's see how he does. Now right over here, you're gonna get to see how well these vehicles can handle this course. Look at that air. That's what I'm talking about. That suspension can hit that kind of air and really deal with it. As we get in close here in the chase, you're gonna see it go through the turn. Little bit of mud like it's no big deal. Kicking up chunks and rocks and everything else as the police cars stay close behind. Now there was 2 other police cars. I'm really not 100% sure where they are. Sometimes they have a tendency to either catch on each other or get lost. It's no big deal. Oh, there they are. They're coming up the backside now. Now right over here, there's a couple of speed bumps. Not too bad for vehicles like this, but we're gonna try it with some supercars and some other stuff. Now right over here, this is cool because it's like a little rock quarry area. hitting all these various trunklets and everything like that. The police car just barely in the background. You can see how the suspension buckles, but how well it maintains its center of gravity. Coming through over here, we have a quadrant of beautiful jumps. First jump, lands it. Second jump, lands it. Third jump, fourth jump. Now right here, this is kind of hit or miss, literally. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you friggin' don't. Right now is a bad day to be a crash test dummy, because I have a feeling that he probably just got his spleen turned inside out. Our suspect vehicle has been completely obliterated. However, there's several more police officers that are still in the race. Let's get into the vehicle cam over here. Is our lucky day? Nope, it's not our lucky day. Not our lucky day. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, the back side of the vehicle just got ripped in half. The roll cage is the only thing that protected that dummy. Look at how it just peeled the entirety of the frame off. Now we have at least one vehicle that seems to be on its side, another vehicle that's running on its own, doing well. Let's see how he does. Right here, made it through, and right there, our final police vehicle looks like it's going to make it to the end of the track. Now there's a few other obstacles here, but nothing too bad. We have a little bit of like a valley with some rockage. Right over here, we just lost a tire, just popped it somehow, but it looks like it's gonna make it. And we have like I don't really know what this is over here. It's kind of just like a little sad bridge that everyone gets skinned by like unusual people by. Yeah, you know every horror movie you've ever seen where it has that same exact like bridge where the kids get chased by hills have eyes people and then they get taken out and skinned. And here we are. This is where, right here is the finish line, and this is where the suspect managed to make it all the way to after getting 9-ironed by the freaking golf club of Sledgehammer Doom. I'm curious if the police can manage a win again. Here we go with the cinematic camera. Green vehicle with dummy. Working hard. Now, a lot of times, the fuel tanks have a tendency to explode in these cars. Very safe, safety feature for these particular vans. That's why you can get it for a deal at the dealership. Look at this. Look at how well they handle this course, though. Freaking fantastic. I need to put some, like some rally cars and stuff like that in here, because I think they'll do very, very good. Right around here, kind of a death turn. If you get lucky, everyone's fine. If you don't get lucky, everyone gets obliterated. Now, right through here, through the town, this is the last thing that you see before you have the possibility of getting Greg Normand out into friggin' space. Through the jumps, taking him like a champ. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 4, sadness. No sadness, made it through. Police officer's turn, looking good, doing fine. No, oh! And it is a home run. The car detonated.
Can we go ahead and clear the runway for landing? Gonna touch down at Newark Airport. There we go. Oh yeah, the landing gear worked fantastically.
Let me tell you something. You know it's a bad day for a crash test dummy in BeamNG? When he's missing everything below the hips. Now, I'm pretty curious how well these rally cars do on this racetrack. I imagine they should do pretty good. This is basically what they're made for. Look at that air! Oh, all the police cars landing, a couple of fenders flying off, but it's fine. For the most part, everyone seems to still be in there. Yep, the police right now trying to overtake our suspect. One does, in fact, overtake the suspect. Right over here by the mud is where some of the tires end up getting stuck. We now have a police in first place. It's all about whether or not they can make it past this little hole right over here. Everyone's gonna end up getting, no, I thought everyone was gonna get tangled, but no, there's a fantastic pit maneuver right there on our suspect. The police are now firmly in the lead. Another trunklet gets taken off the car. Let's go check out the lead. Well, the lead car was looking good. Till this happened. Never mind, he's fine. He's still in first place. Navigating the rocks is a little bit harder with these vehicles because they're quite a bit lower to the ground. Now over here, through the jumps, flying well, almost taking out my friggin' Stig father and son, but they're still alive, so it's gonna be just fine. Through the, no! Almost made it through the sledgehammer. Not quite though. We've got another police officer over here. He does not want to meet the sledgehammer. The sledgehammer is his worst nightmare. It's the last thing he may see before he dies. Yep. Kind of surprised that we're 2 for 2 right now. I wonder if it'll land in the same spot as the first one. It's close. And right over here, 2 police officers managed to make it past the sledgehammer. And with that, oh, never mind. I kind of thought maybe they would make it to the end. But now, not so much. Wait. One of these heroes continues forth. He manages to squeeze past the vehicles through Teenager Skinner Bridge. So we're gonna go ahead and call that. Over here, past the house where, like, everyone in Crystal Lake stayed, and Jason, I think he's gonna do it. This is our one car that made it to the finish line. Good for you, Singapore. This is that moment where we take a look at the crash test dummies that have failed and pay respects to them and their bravery. You did well, good sir. You will be missed. Is that your foot on your shoulder? Yep. It is. From the police dash cam. Let's see what it's like if we can keep up with our suspect over here. Here's that jump, man. Look at the air. The aerodynamics is pretty decent, too. Lands it fairly flat. Part of the bumper's starting to hang off, but it's no big deal. I'm sure we'll be completely fine. Now, right over here, this mud area they have a little bit of trouble with. You gotta ride that sidewall. Perfect. That's how you do it. All right, threading the needle, coming through the city with the, I think that another police car may have just slammed us in the back. Yep, taken out by our own men. It's all right, we've got one stellar example of law enforcement over here, hitting those speed bumps, making sure to test out that suspension quite well. Now, I didn't look to see if our suspect made it past the giant thing right there. He did, because we would have seen parts flying by now. I want to get a bird's eye view of that police car to see whether or not it survives, because right about now is where you would see something bad if it were to happen. Nope, totally fine. Police car did well. Secondary police car looks okay. Somehow managed to stick the landing. I really don't know how. Oh! Holy crap. Okay, I don't know if you guys caught that, but it went flying. It went far. All right, it's time for rally racers versus rally racing police. Right over here, we have Philip Phillips. He's actually not wanted, but his parents are for giving him the same name twice. Oh, and he's also wanted for questioning involving the illegal crash test dummy trade over here. All right, so we're off. Something I wanted to do was see if the crash test dummies would stay in the back of the Baja truck. They did not. Now, the Baja trucks, you would assume, would be the best at this, right? For the most part. They should handle this course very well. The police, there goes our last crash test dummy. He held all the way over until this turn over here. The police are very, very close to one another. It's like a weird police-like snake. I think our rally truck just blew its engine. Yep, sure did. Okay, I fixed everything by giving everyone Hellcat superchargers. Hellcat superchargers are the answer to everything. Oh my God, the police almost landed on top of our suspect, but man, they did a great overtaking right there. Over here, police in the lead, suspect coming up right behind him. These vehicles getting probably around 50 to 60 miles an hour in this difficult course just because of how crazy and bumpy it is and treacherous. Now right over here, thread the needle through the concrete makes it. Everyone seems to be getting through. All the police vehicles appear to be in decent shape. Now right over here, these speed bumps aren't really going to do very much against the Baja style trucks. Let's go see how they do against the big rocks. The rock should cause a little bit of damage to the, maybe to the undercarriages now and again, but for the most part, it looks like everything's all right. Now, right over here, the sledgehammer of justice will claim lives if they are found to be unjust and unclean. Let's find out. Nope, justice. Never mind, no justice. Okay. Suspect was found to be wanton. We're over here with the dummy cam. I'm actually kind of curious just to see how jostling the course is for a typical dummy over here. So far, the dummy's looking pretty good. There's the hit when you land it. That'll potentially put your head right against the windshield and maybe scramble your brains a little bit, but our dummy's still looking good. Out here in the front, things are doing well. A couple of sad, decrepit trees. They haven't been fed in quite a while. No miracle grow on this particular course. Back over here, our dummy, looking intently, his brow furrowed as he continues to navigate down the roadway. A blockage up ahead. He's about to meet sadness. Pushing through, though. There goes his head. Flip-flopping around, and he's out of it. Suspect vehicle. Still looking pretty good. Maybe a door is open. Maybe the front end's a little bit smashed up. But it's all or nothing right here. This all depends on whether or not you get lucky or you roll snake eyes. And right there, somehow, that is luck. Because it just barely shaved the front end of the vehicle off. The police car, no! and a square hit rocks the backside and tires go flying. And our suspect vehicle is the only one that's gonna make it to the end. And then just for insult to injury, the police is on fire as well. All right, everyone, that's gonna be it for this episode of BeamNG.drive. I don't think I ever saw one of the cars do a full flip. Oh, stuck the landing. Where we got to see several vehicles try and go through this awesome off-road course, attempting to get to the end of the Sledgehammer of Sadness. You guys wanted more long-style, off-road, chase-like BeamNG videos, so I wanted to give this to you. If you have anything else that you want, feel free to let me know in the comments section below. If I can make it happen, I will. If you want to make the YouTube machine happy, go ahead and feed it to the Sledgehammer of Justice. Until the next time, that's some luck right there. Stay foxy and much love.